Fact check.
This is year 11 of dry January.
Year 11.
Year 11 of dry. Are you shitting me?
Wild.
Restaurant Punk, what's up?
Restaurant Punk!
Restaurant Punk.
What's up?
Welcome back.
Oh, welcome back.
I know.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fine and dandy.
You look fine and dandy.
Don't tell me twice. Call me butter because I'm on a roll.
That's such a Shug line. She said that my whole life.
Me and Shug, we go way back.
I know you do.
Since Nam.
But welcome back, Patri.
Thank you.
For everybody, if they didn't see the last time you joined us.
Yes. Hi, I'm Patrizia.
Hi, Patrizia.
Came all the way from Galloway.
Galloway. All right, I'm enough. So I'm done.
You done?
Yeah, we're good. Sorry. No, I'm not done. Turkeys are done. People are finished.
Heard.
Oh.
There you go.
Word.
Write that down.
Got it.
All right.
TM.
I have a topic.
Are you sure about
to
this?
cut you short. Because I feel like I've been noticing it more, and I guess because with having a place that serves pasta, and we make all homemade pasta on our menu.
Ciao.
Dietary trends,
Dietary
right? Like, you know how I feel like we've talked about it before, but like being gluten-free, or people who wanted to go into keto, or all these things, or like when New Year's comes around and everybody's trying to set new goals and trim down, and then the dry January.
I just found out about this dry January.
Right?
Hate
It blows my mind.
Hate it.
I don't know why.
Sorry.
But it affects you, right?
Definitely. I mean, you have to like go with the trends now. Listen, respect for celiac and like gluten-free.
Nico's not here.
yeah.
Nico's not here. It's
But-
okay.
It's cater. You have to cater to the crowd, right? So like, I get having gluten-free options. I think the dry January is bullshit, though. Can I curse on air?
You can say whatever you want.
I'm sorry.
But are they coming? Are they coming to you and saying, "Hey, can I have a non-alcoholic beer at the bar?" Like,
no, but it definitely affects sales. Where people are like, "Oh, I'm doing dry January," and I'm like, 31 days of you being dry. It's like, what's the point?
now if they pee their pants, is that considered dry January?
I don't know. I'll get back to you.
I'm
on
just
that.
saying that's a little wetness.
I don't. Okay. I'll get back to you on that.
like this, George? Why are you like this?
Sorry, go ahead, continue.
But I feel like it would really affect a bar because we don't have a liquor license. We're BYOB. So people doing dry January does not affect us. You know what I mean? Like, granted, that's a yes and a no, because I feel like, the more people drink, then yeah, maybe they'll get a dessert or an extra appetizer
No.
or whatever. But it doesn't make that big of a difference like it would if you have a liquor license. And like, what the hell is your bar supposed to do?
Well, again, you have to kind of cater to the crowd. So now, like, our beer vendors are pushing a lot of non-alcoholic options. Like, as you've seen, like the White Claw's coming out with it.
Really? I did not see that.
Which I'm like, I don't understand. It's like, at that point,
Drink
I'm
seltzer
still
water.
supposed to charge you.
Club soda.
Am I supposed to charge you $5 for a non-alcoholic White Claw when like I could just be giving you grenadine and club soda out of the gun?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Now, does it cost more to buy the non-alcoholic beers?
It doesn't cost more, but it's also not the price of like a can of club soda.
Yeah.
So like it
Yeah.
still is more
Because you have to bring
than
up-
the norm.
I understand. Well, like, I feel like most bars you have alcohol or what's it called? Like 0 proof beer anyway, right?
There's
like
a non-alcoholic
O'Doul's
option
or whatever.
O'Doul's is like grandpa
That's
now.
like 1960s. Noelle, where are
That's
you
all
from?
I knew, but now that you have all these companies
Come on,
coming
Noelle.
out with like
Seriously?
Sorry, I haven't bartended in a while.
craft
Wow.
beer IPAs with like hops in it that like I've tasted them and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, because I feel like there are people who just like enjoy the flavor of beer, but can't drink or don't want to drink or whatever. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like that's one thing.
But does
with like,
Does it taste the
seltzers?
same? Like, does
Why?
It I don't think because I've never tried a non-alcoholic beer. If I ever tried to go dry January, whatever the hell you call it, which I will never. Sorry, Jenny. I'll just have club soda. You know what I'm saying? Like, does it taste different?
Honestly, a lot of them taste really comparable to.
Bullshit. No way.
They do. The last one I tried was Am I allowed to say what the brand is? Yes.
Yeah.
Say whatever you want to say.
Athletic Brew.
Say Athletic Brew.
Athletic Brew.
Athletic Brew.
You can come find me. I could be like your sponsor now. Literally.
You're outside.
A lot of people who are either being dry for January or whatever month, or they're pregnant, they're like coming in and asking for it. So
That's crazy. I didn't even know that was
really comparable. Like
I
to
feel
a
like
craft
because that's
IPA.
just not something that I keep up. Like, obviously White Claws came out and then shit hit the fan with seltzers,
Yeah.
right? Like now,
They're
and then everybody
everywhere.
did like, then the Twisted Tea came out and then like everybody has an iced tea company,
There is
like an
I was on a
alcoholic.
hard iced tea now.
Again,
Yeah.
it's literally just like a whole trend. Do you remember the Not Your Father's root beer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that
What
a
happened to it?
handful of years ago, you couldn't get it anywhere.
Then it's-
First of all, I didn't like it. I thought it was
It was
trash.
terrible,
Sorry.
but you know what? I love root
But
beers.
and then it was like you sat on a case of it forever. It was literally just like this quick little trend that I'm very curious to see if this is like just another trend because I've never seen a push so hard for dry January.
How now? I mean, like I said, this is the first I'm ever hearing about this a week ago. How long's it been around though? Seriously.
Forever. It's like
No
around
way.
for a
I
while.
mean-
It's a movement. It's a movement because people use it as the excuse to get in shape.
Yep.
They're
Yeah.
saving money from the holidays.
This guy right
like
here.
it is all like practical.
Yeah,
things.
because
But you're supposed to go back to drinking like that.
think
Like,
about
Yes.
it, you go from
So
like
what's
Halloween,
the point then?
Thanksgiving to Christmas.
Who
It's like
cares?
people just use it as a reset.
Fact check.
Fact check.
This is year 11 of dry January.
Year 11.
Year 11 of dry. Are you shitting me?
Wild.
What?
But I feel like I've heard it, but I've never, because here's, I don't know. I have a lot of friends who are who say they're going to participate, but it really is just I'm slowing down, right? Like I'm drinking maybe once or twice a week as opposed to like 3 times a week, 4 times a week, whatever, because, they're just
Yeah.
trying to cut back. But again, that's more of like a dietary thing. But then everybody's using dry January as an excuse.
Yeah.
But if you're doing dry January and then you go to a bar and order mozzarella steaks, greasy
That's
food,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? What the point then?
Yeah.
What it was?
Maybe some people also just like
Can you imagine a
really
dry?
need to reel it in and cut it back. Like sometimes people
Are
just
you looking
in
at
order.
me? Are you looking at me?
Sometimes
Wow. Catch
in
me
order
outside.
to
we need the projected arrow.
Yeah, right here. This guy right here.
we're gonna insert like a cartoon little arrow.
Yeah. The neon sign.
Yes.
But it's one of those things where like sometimes people just need that hard reset. Like sometimes people aren't just naturally good at being like, okay, you know what? No, I'm just gonna wait until the weekend, or I'm just gonna do this. Like sometimes people need to hold themselves accountable for a month to do it.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to see. Even like I said, it's just any trend. Dry January is just one of them. But like even you were talking about the root beer, like there are so many trends that happen, and I feel like, is it worth it to keep up with every single one of them? Like some that like do you use your gut feeling to be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna bring this in and entertain this trend, but this other one's gonna burn out?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I kind of like I'll assess if like other bars in the area are partaking because it's all the same clientele. It's a stretch of 15 miles and it's very like our area is like very overly saturated with bars. And then I'll like ask our customers too.
Yeah.
If they're like, oh, we're not drinking. And I'll say like, if I bring in this non-alcoholic IPA, like I know you like to drink 609 and it's comparable. Are you going to drink it and pay $6 for it?
Yeah.
You know?
Now with that same aspect, now after January 31st, whatever, February 1st, now do you cut back from the non-alcoholic beverages or do you have a consistent same amount? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if you go to most bars, they usually have like 1 or 2, right? But I guess for dry January, they bring in like 4. I don't know.
Yeah, I would say we cut back. I usually only have 1 or 2.
I have a
Wait.
twist question. Come February, do you see an increase in liquor sales?
Not
You know
so
what
much,
I mean? From everybody depriving
Yeah.
themselves? Because I, again, have been
February
like,
1st is the new binger.
Yeah.
The new, what is it? The day before
February
Thanksgiving.
1st, it's like, oh, thank God we can drink 19
The-
margaritas.
what's the
you know?
blackout Wednesday before Thanksgiving? They go crazy.
Yes.
Blackout February 1st. I can't wait. Start that trend right now.
Not so much February because February there's definitely a lull because it's still cold.
People are shamefully
There's no
drinking at home.
sports. Yes, it's like
There's sports. Don't tell me.
It's not as sporty. After football dies down, okay, you have the Super Bowl, and then March Madness starts in March.
Okay, you know what? There's sports. There's basketball. There's college basketball. There's hockey.
College basketball, yeah, absolutely.
This
like
isn't
I
a
said,
sports podcast, George.
Well,
this
she
is
said
a
there's no
restaurant
sports.
podcast.
I'm sorry. Let me rephrase.
Thank you.
Sports
Are not at a
calms
high.
down.
Yeah.
So like everybody after the holidays, especially
worry, Isaac.
Christmas, New Year's, they get into their little dry kick. So come February, they start to like crawl out from under the rock and they're
Okay.
like, oh, the sun might be shining. Let's have a margarita. Then come March 1st, the first nice day that it's like 61 degrees, everyone's like, we want to get banged up. Let's go.
Yeah.
Banged up.
Banged
Yeah.
up.
Let's
As soon as
get
March comes,
banged up.
then it's like, oh, St. Patrick's Day is in 17 days.
Yeah.
And we need to practice. So like, I swear, March comes around and everybody starts like coming out from the woodwork.
I practice every day for St. Patty's Day.
It's the best day ever. It's my
Even though
birthday.
Is it really?
Practice.
Best day ever.
Really?
Yeah.
I usually
Wow.
don't drink on St. Patty's Day, but I always say I'm training for St. Patty's Day.
There you go.
I just wear a kilt for no reason.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah, it's just so curious to know like how trends really move around to different places, and also like if it applies to your place. Like again, dry January doesn't do shit to us, but it could really vastly
Definitely.
hurt. Like I just remember reading an article recently, like dry January is killing bars right now.
I mean, it has to be, right? You know what I'm saying?
has
Can
to
you
be.
imagine like if
But there's too
if every
many.
restaurant had to go to gluten-free?
There's
Oh,
too many
God.
people like
Terrible.
me and you and Kate Robbins who will still sit at that bar and persevere through January.
Thank you.
You know?
You are
Amen.
the ones
We
getting
will-
us
we will
through.
stay true.
Thank you for not failing. You're
got
going strong.
So where are we going for drinks?
Yeah.
yeah.
We should start a slow sip September. Oops, September. See how that goes.
A sip
Okay.
September?
Slow sip September.
Slow-
Yeah,
Like
I've-
you're not doing dry January and see if it takes off.
We
I'm
should do-
serious.
Wait, okay,
Wait, we
before-
should do Blackout Fridays for the year.
Before before we close this out, there was this whole skit on dry January, and this guy was like, listen, I do dry January every year. The thing is though, is that if I do want to drink on a day in January, I'll just pull from a date in November and just be like, okay, November 31st, I'm not gonna drink, even though there's no November.
That's how I'm
Okay.
gonna do it.
February,
Okay.
whatever. You know what I mean? Like, so you can pull different dates from different.
That would be fair.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't think it's a real holiday. I think it's a joke.
Yeah,
My opinion.
whatever.
I just,
All right.
They want to save some money for no reason. I mean, well, not no reason, but yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm against dry January. Drink as much as you
In
drink-
moderation.
Drink
in a
safely.
healthy, safe balance.
Safely, please.
Restaurant punk.
Restaurant Park.
Restaurant punk.
We're out.
Drink safely. I told him that he wasn't allowed to leave and that he had to film today. And he said, what do you mean? I filmed 5 episodes last time.
That was like 6 weeks ago.
What you got? What do you want?